Welcome to Chapter 12, Metric Measurement. This is Lesson 1 where we're going to talk about metric units of length. So before we do that, let's take a look at a typical kid ruler that you'll have in the classroom. You can see on this side are inches, and up here it says mm and cm. So mm stands for millimeter, and it's all those tiny little lines. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. Each one of those tiny little lines is a millimeter. Now from this big line to that big line is a centimeter. There are 10 millimeters inside each centimeter. So this is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters. Okay, so that's how we read a typical classroom ruler. So let's look at our lesson now. Lesson 1, metric units of length. Length is the measurement of a line between 2 points. Millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer are units that are part of the metric system of measure for length. So, a millimeter, about as thick as 6 sheets of notebook paper. A centimeter is about the length of the ladybug, or maybe about the width of your kid finger. Okay? A meter is about the height of a chair, and a kilometer is about 6 city blocks. Let's look at our first example. Example number 1. It says, Doug is growing carrots in his garden. He pulled out a carrot for lunch. Measure the carrot to the nearest centimeter. So you can see that they placed the carrot. They lined it right up with the 0. And the end of the carrot falls between 11 and 12, but it is closest to 12. So we'll write 12 centimeters. It is almost 12 centimeters long. Example number 2. It says, before measuring the length of an object, always estimate the length to decide which unit of measurement would be best. So, we're going to choose the best estimate for the length of a student's desk. So we're going from side to side. Okay? We know that 10 millimeters is only 1 centimeter. So we know 5 centimeters is only about this big. We know that 5 millimeters is super tiny. So even 50 millimeters wouldn't get us very far. So if you were thinking 50 centimeters, you would be exactly right. A desk has to be long enough to work on, so centimeters are a better estimate than millimeters. Since 5 centimeters, 5 millimeters, and 50 millimeters are all way too small, the answer is going to be 50 centimeters or choice C. All right, there you go. Get your rulers out and happy measuring.